This girl is attending the prom. Suddenly, a bucket of pig blood falling. Pour her into pig blood. On the big screen, show the girl's cheating video. The people below ridicule, but they don't know. Don't provoke a woman, especially a woman who knows magic. The girl's name is Carrie. When she was born, mom wants to use scissors, end her life. But the nature of maternal love still let her not get it off. She decided to raise the baby alone, even though she is the son of Satan. Soon, Carrie grew up, about to graduate from high school. Because of a neurotic mother, Carrie is timid and withdrawn, often bullied and mocked at school. On this day, she took a bath in the school bathhouse. Suddenly, soap falls to the ground. She found herself bleeding. She lacks physical knowledge and panics. I think I will die soon. Help. Help me. She helplessly asked her classmates for help. But the students thought it was very funny. I don't even know my aunt at this age. Girls teasing Carrie. Pick up the tampon. Hit her. A girl school bully turned on her phone. Recorded a video. Only Xiao Su can't bear it. But she didn't stop this bullying. Carrie cried. Huddled in despair. With her collapse, the sliver on the ground starts to vibrate. The lights are on and off. Fortunately, the teacher arrived in time. She hugged Carrie and comforted. It's okay, it's okay. Afterwards, female teacher helps Carrie to popularize physiology. Call a parent when I hear. Carrie was very resistant. With emotional excitement, the water dispenser suddenly exploded. Her ability awakened. That night, my mother took her home. Carrie sitting in the car. A bear kid came suddenly. Call her a lunatic. Carrie is angry. Carrie froze. She started to realize. I seem to be a little different. Come home. Mother not only didn't comfort her, and blamed her for taking a bath in a public bath, locked her in the little black room. Carrie was so wronged. She slapped the door. Just a stab. There was a crack in the door. The next day, when Carrie came to school, but found that everyone was laughing at her behind her back. Original, the girl who made the video yesterday, posted the video to the internet. Now she has become the laughingstock of the whole school. Carrie lowered her head, silently entered the bathroom. She stared at the mirror angrily. Don't understand why I was treated like this. Suddenly, what did Carrie realize? She concentrates, looking at the mirror fragment. Sure enough, the debris was floating in the air. Carrie finally smiled, because she now has the capital to resist. That night, Carrie experimenting at home, she raised her hand. All the books come up. Wave again. Even the bed floats up. Carrie smiled happily. Her magic finally awakened. And she about to blacken. Fortunately, Carrie still has kindness around. Chinese class time. Teacher rolls names deliberately. Make Carrie a fool. Sure enough, accompanied by the teacher's ridicule. The girl was laughed at by classmates again. Fortunately this time, Xiao Shui at the same table gave her a head start. Jerk. Xiao Shui's object Xiao Su. Also very sorry. Because that day, she did not stop the violence. In order to make up for the fault, she made her boyfriend Xiao Shui to invite Carrie to the prom. At the beginning, Carrie is a little scared. She's afraid this is another trap. She is afraid of being violent again. Fortunately, the boy's sincerity touched her. Carrie is very happy. She agreed to the invitation to the ball. Unfortunately, Mom is very resistant, strictly forbid her to participate in the dance. As if Carrie was about to be defiled. Watching Mom getting crazy, Carrie broke out. No, I'll never be like that again, Mother. Mother kneeled in fright and prayed. Carrie became even more angry after watching. Stand up. Mother screaming. Scolded Carrie as a witch, a devil. But Carrie was determined. She must go. She made herself clothes happily, full of expectation. But she doesn't know, the girl school tyrant who uploaded the video. The school was suspended because of this. Also lost the qualification to participate in the dance. The school bully's heart is full of resentment. She assembled a gang of people. Going to be at the prom. Let Carrie lose a big ugly. They sneak into the pig pen. Took a bowl of pig blood. A crazy plan is brewing. Prom day. Carrie put on a beautiful dress. Wore a small flower. She and Xiao Shui walked into the venue together. The two are in a romantic tune. Dance to tune. This is the first dance in Carrie's life. Everything is as wonderful as in a fairy tale. She has never smiled so happily. The end of a dance. It's time to vote for the Queen of Dance. School Tyrant Black Box Operation. Let Carrie and Xiao Shuai be elected successfully. 2 people on stage. At this moment, everyone is cheering and applauding for them. This is the brightest moment in Carrie's life. But in the dark, School Bully starts to act. A bad luck is coming. A bucket of pig blood soaked Carrie's head all over. In the screen, also playing her cheating video. All of these. It's all a conspiracy of the school boss. She wants Carrie to enjoy the pain of falling from heaven to hell. She succeeded. Roar of laughter at the scene. Treat Carrie as a joke. At this moment, the iron bucket above your head is loose. Xiao Shui was killed on the spot. Watching the only one who cared about himself died. Carrie fell into despair. She was so angry in her heart. Mother's disregard. The teacher's mockery. Bullying by classmates. The misfortunes of my life come to mind. Finally, her magic. Completely awakened. For a moment, the exquisite ball turns into a purgatory on Earth. Everyone panicked and fled, but Carrie waved, locked the door. She wants one by one. Liquidate their harm to themselves. Carrie crashed. Start to kill. In the end, Carrie caught fire. Burned the whole dance. School boss and boyfriend. Escaped in chaos. But Carrie, where would you let him go? She stomped. A huge crack in the ground. School bully goes crazy. She yelled at her boyfriend. Drive over and run her to death. Boyfriend kicks the throttle. Boyfriend knocked to death on the spot. Schoolgirl panicked. She continued to step on the gas pedal frantically, but Carrie waved. The car hit a gas station. Now it's all over. Carrie takes revenge. Panicked and went back to find Mom. Mom held her in her arms and comforted her softly. Suddenly, it turns out that my mother was assaulted. Carrie. She took all the sins. It's all on Carrie's head. Now, it's time to settle the sin. She swung her knife at her daughter. Knife is deadly. Carrie in order to protect herself. The magic exploded again. Mother is dead. Carrie completely collapsed and desperate. At this time, Xiao Su appeared. She said to Carrie, "Let me help you." But Carrie answered, "She has been hurt all her life. She already don't want to live anymore." The magic burst out completely. The house started to collapse. Xiao Su pounced. Want to save Carrie. Carrie sensed that she was pregnant. So use the last bit of strength. Sent her out. Carrie chose to be with her mother. Buried in ruins. At last, Xiao Su came to the cemetery. Carrie's tombstone. Vicious words engraved by others. She finally became the witch in people's mouth. But it is precisely because of people's malice. Carrie will become a witch. Those experiences. It's just a hurried memory in my classmates. But for Carrie, that's her age. The pain and torment that I have personally experienced.